Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Impostor Factory. When we last left off, we discovered that her son in fact did die. And after that, Linry decided to pack up and head back to the Haynes Foundation and basically lived there for the rest of time. We never really heard back from Quincy or saw him again, but we learned that we are just a memory of Quincy inserted to another memory of Linry's. And all of the murders are a accidental compilation era, essentially, with merging of memories. So we're trying to figure out the root cause of that. So without further ado, let's jump back in. All right, it's me and Boxer Cat. Let's go. Hello? Lenry? You're back? Yeah, sorry, I had to step out to double check something. Are you almost at the control center? I sure hope so. We've been walking for ages. The corridor leading to it seems to be stretched. It seems to be looping. Boy, I'll say. Wait, you mean literally? Yeah, hang on. It should be fixed now. Thanks. But why was it like that? I'm not certain, but the room should be just ahead now. Tell me when you get there. I'll start the demo sequence then. Alright. Oh, thanks. It's just me and Boxer Kitty. Well, we're finally here. You ready? Okay, Linry, do you hear me? Yeah, the scene is ready and loaded. Should we, prepare for something? Just being there is enough. We'll have your data stream. You only need to stand there and observe. Okay, I'm good at that. Well then, shall we begin? Begin the final test. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we're ready. Let's do it. Okay, the demo scene is starting. You should see the machine powering up. Yeah, it just did. Good. Keep your eyes on it and tell me if you see anything weird. Uh-huh. Huh? Do you see anything? No, it seems to be running normally. Although, there's something weird. There's some weird sound. What kind of weird sound? Is the machine short-circuiting? No, it's not coming from the machine. It seems to be coming from... the vent. Ah! Ah! Guys? Shadow Demon? My cat left. Cat. Quincy? The system is almost ready. Where are you? What are you seeing? How do you describe shadow tentacles? Well, I didn't, so it doesn't matter. Oh. Is it Linry? Oh, frick. Oh, I got put in a bubble. Don't move. What are you? Why can't I get reading on you? You already know why. Then, are you the reason? When I unplugged from here earlier? When I logged off, there was nothing? Nothing but the machine to log back in with? As if the entire world just vanished? Am I not real either? No, you are real. Relative to this place, at least. Linry? Then, how many? Too many. What is that talking about? Too many what? Too many worlds. We're a long way up, Quincy. There are a lot of layers beneath us. I may have created your world, but another had created mine, over and over until however many layers. At the bottom of the stack, there exists the world that ran the first simulation. But as each simulation creates another, the original at the bottom is weighed down more and more. Until finally, if even just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract, it would be enough to overload and collapse the entire structure. Tell me, are we at the top of that stack? You're correct. Then, there's something that I still don't get. Why don't you just cut the infinite loop from the get-go? Why are you trying to preserve this world without eliminating us? And why are you here, even bothering to talk to us about any of this? Why do you even bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here. That's different. He's... Henry? Tell me, who are we to you? To me? It's Angel, Henry. To me, you are no one. Who is this? But then again, that doesn't mean much. I'm not so different from that rice spot of this world after all. You don't look like a rice spot. No, I certainly hope not. Were you also an AI refit for the simulations? Well, not exactly. But I sure do clean up after your mess just the same. This is from To the Moon, right? Like, she's the character from To the Moon that was like the ghost in the show? These worlds may be simulations, but the automation still follows the laws of physics. To a fault, really. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent everything imploding. Fortunately, I happen to have an innate disregard for the laws of physics. But that's all a story for another day. Hey, what are you doing? Guys? It is. It's the chick from To the Moon, and that's from A Bird Story. Shall we? We're gonna go to other games? That seems illegal. Oh, the roof got flattened. Nice. I feel like we could have just stood on top of the glass things, but there are a lot of tangents out there beyond this one. Each moment blooming into countless branches of their own. But this particular tangent is being observed because it's special. It's special because despite being at the top of the stack, It was almost identical to base reality. Wow. There, everything began unfolding the same way. Your childhood, your youth, your diagnosis, and just like here, against all odds, you kept pushing on. Never wasting a moment to unravel as much of the world as you can, while you still could. You learned all you could, tried as hard as you could. You met someone you imagined the future with, and graduated into a career where you felt you could make a difference. For a while, at least. Until it became something else, too much to bear. You escaped, traveled the world. And wondered why you didn't do it sooner. The base reality where we're from, it all followed the same course. That is, up until that point. Oh, the decision to keep the baby. When you came back from the trip and found out you were pregnant. When you became ill halfway through the pregnancy. When you had to make that choice between yourself and the child. You chose to delay your surgery until he was due. You chose the child. Congratulations, but please rest as well. You need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to surgical unit soon. I understand. How is he doing? He's okay. You're the one we should be worried about. Oh, so we chose not to delay. So the decision we made was to not delay the surgery, but in this reality, she did delay the surgery. And so he wouldn't have been a preemie and had all the health issues and died. He's tiny. Our little Toby Reynard. Actually, about that. I've been thinking, well, maybe he should take your surname instead. My surname? I mean, I can't think of any reason why not. But after all that, I can think of lots of reasons why he should. I love that. Although Toby doesn't ring as well with Watts, does it? Do you have something else in mind then? Toby Watts? Works. How about Neil? Neil, huh? Yeah, I like it. Wait, Neil Watts? Our little Neil Watts. In base reality, your son never had the complications of an early birth. He made it through childhood just fine. With all the love you and Quincy could give him. But as for you, you never fully recovered. With the delay, the treatment couldn't revert your decline. And you spent much of your remaining years bedridden. Still, perhaps out of the will to be there for him, you lived long past your prognosis. To watch him grow up, even if just a little more. But eventually, as you felt your time coming near, you sought out some old friends to leave something for him for when he grows up. You left him a piece of your memories. At the time, there was no way to decrypt it. But still, someday, you hoped. When it rains, it pours. Soon after you passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition. I like that they don't name it, they just say a condition. Perhaps it was a reminder of his limited time here. Memento mori, sorry. It stirred up something within him, pushing him further as it did for you. And although he tried to distance himself from others, knowing what might await those who get close, he wasn't successful with everyone. Slowly, from the very basics, he worked and worked, all the way past the research he left behind. But despite it all, when the time came, again and again he was rejected by the Foundation over your incident. So instead, he sought an alternative route. He pivoted to an external company that licensed the imperfected technology. And rather quickly, he made it into the ranks, with some help from a friend. It was a company where he could still access the code and hardware of the technology. A company that used it to fulfill last wishes by implanting the memories of a new life. It's so cute. A company called Sigmund Corp. So I was right, this was before To the Moon. It was Neil's parents. That's so cute. It's been many years since then. In that time, he's aided countless patients and witnessed as many lives go by, all while perfecting the technology on his own accord with the hardware and data access. And today, in that world, he succeeded. The world that we're in, and every world in this stack it stands upon. They're the result of the first functional stress test from the machine he perfected. The first successful test? This machine he built, what is it for? What is it for? A window into a world where everyone could leave a part of themselves after they're gone. So that everyone who ever existed, no matter how ephemeral, could have a lasting place in this world. And without having to say goodbye, even earlier than they have to see and experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. All my life here since the day he was born, I wished I'd made a different choice then. I'm so glad that somewhere out there I did. I'm so glad that he's made it. Huh? She's got magic birds. It's almost time. Now that we've gone beyond the boundary of set events, this tangent needs to be terminated. Terminated? It's just one tangent. Can't you let it run just this once? But it's not just this one tangent. Out of the countless paths the test generated, this is not the only one that reached this point. As I speak to you on this roof, I am also speaking to thousands of other versions of you elsewhere. They too managed to dig deep enough to have found me. And if I don't terminate them, the Foundation will fail and take everything with it regardless. This world was never meant to exist beyond this point. But, though worlds aside, I might have a way to give you more time. When you're ready, come with me. There's a place we need to go to. Oops. Move down the game. Anomaly detected. Poor cat. Right spot. You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us? No, I'm afraid not. We're here. Going there is no protocol for them. Where we're going, there is no protocol for them. They'll have to stay here. Oh, what's this? Oh, the fountain. Cheeky. Oh god, the hole. The groundskeeper would be livid. Hey, about what happened back there. I know. It was pretty scary, huh? Listen, I don't blame you for running. Being a scaredy cat. To be honest, I was so panicked that I didn't even notice you were gone. On the other hand, sorry we got the world deleted. I'd say curiosity killed the cat, but I guess we weren't we weren't ever even alive. I honestly still don't know what your deal is, but maybe I'll see you at a reboot one day and find out, yeah? Take care, little dude. So, you heard that, right? Affirmative. I am linked to Linry's data feed. But do not worry, for I am well-versed. Well-versed in what? In ceasing to exist. I am shut down daily. I'm not sure if this is the same thing, but let's hope so. There can be no difference between nothingness. Farewell until next time. Farewell, Ricebot. Oh, it's sad. See if there's anything over here. I don't know if there would be. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, let's say goodbye to Linry then. You doing okay? Hey, Linry? Yeah. Yeah, I'm more than okay. Bye. See you later. Well, shall we go? Yeah, Linry? I'm ready. So, where are we going? Somewhere far, but you'll be among good company. Now, this ride might be a bit more intense than the last one. Would you like the front seat or the back? It really doesn't matter to me. I guess Linry can sit up front. All right, your call. Oh, geez. Oh. Oh, I missed it. We reached our station. I get it. Looks like we're the last to arrive. Damn it. The last ones? But what is all this? What the frick? Why are there so many of us? Are these all versions of you from tangents where I materialize? Yes. The salvageable ones, at least. Salvageable ones? Well, we can extend every version. Well, we can't extend every rogue version of you, but if we consolidate the ones similar enough, then there'd only be one set to deal with. That is the way to end the rogue infinite loops, but still keep you, in a sense. Speaking of which, I think everyone's here. There, isn't that all better? Sorry you have to see me like this, but I'll try to be quick. What are you doing? Didn't I tell you already? I'm saving the world. Oh. Finally. Some peace and quiet. All these lights. Guys? It's time for them to rest so others may keep shining. Quincy's mind is just going. Beyond that gate, you'll find a new life for yourselves. One where your illness is cured, where everyone lives happily ever after. It will be a linear illusion with little resource required to maintain. But to you, it will feel like a lifetime as real as your own. Think of it as a parting gift. You hear that, Linry? We get to live the perfect timeline. Linry? There's no point. I'm beyond grateful that our son is out there, but our purpose here is done. What truly happened beyond this world is already set. Why would another virtual ride matter when not even our own did? I've already seen all there is to see. All that truly matters anyway. But what if you haven't? I mean, I certainly had my world shattered too, in more ways than one. But if anything, doesn't this broaden the possibilities, not narrow it? And for that matter, why does it even matter if our reality isn't base reality? They may not be the reality, but they were still our realities and all that we'd known. I mean, who is even to say that hers is truly the ultimate end of the stack? What's beyond that gate, it may not be real relative to her, but it's just as real relative to us. And who knows, maybe it'll be a glimpse of a reality that is truly out there somewhere. A reality that we can visit and time to grow old together. What do you say, Linry? Want to go on one last trip together? He was always the adventurous one, to be fair. The let's see more of the world one. You'll wait for us until then? I won't need to wait. To me, time is a place. Go on. Your new life is waiting. So we basically had a similar reality, but the one choice of not waiting for the surgery meant that Neil didn't go on to like progress her work in time because he didn't live. Just crazy. And she didn't grow up sick in this reality, which is nice. But I feel like a lot of her motivations were because she grew up sick. So she was sick, but now she's cured, which is... So she still has like that motivation. Because otherwise she would have no motivation to be who she was or do what she did. He just stumbles into her life. I guess she's less hesitant to, you know, go with him and be with him because she doesn't have that need to not waste time, which is good. Huh? I've been traveling and she found out so she became a professor instead. But wouldn't that mean that Neil wouldn't have like the research? I guess it doesn't matter. It's not real reality. It's just their reality. It's their happily ever after that their son gave to them. It's cool that we get to see the outcome of the both choices, like if you wait and if you didn't wait to have the surgery. Jellyfish. Oh, that's a little awkward to be on a date with your parents. Aw, cute. That's why they're there. Okay, that makes more sense. Less awkward to be on a date with your parents whenever they're there to see the proposal. Jellyfish. Oh, you get to control? I was not expecting this. Oh, am I stuck in here? Hold on, I want to go this way. Is there anything over here? No? Okay. This is pretty though. Oh, look, I got him. Got him! Haha. Oh, they were just having a conversation, saying hi to everybody. That's fun. Ghost people. We're dancing with different people. This is fun. Lenry's parents. Aww. Scares them, they fall off the cliff and die. So cute. And the cycle continues. Your granddaughter. So does it loop, I wonder? Well. Oh my god, please. We had a good run, huh? The bestest. Oh. It's, what's her face? Cannot remember her name for the life of me, but it's about time. This is all I could manage to do. Was it enough? More than I could ever ask for. But I just wish he were actually here. He is here. He's been here this whole time. And from now on, he always will be. From now on, everybody will be. Because he's just watching the memory. He turned their memories into a video game so everybody could experience it. How sweet. Oh, this is pretty. That was cute. I love the concept of, like, what is reality? Because, like, you know, there's always that question where people are like, if we're living in a simulation, then we're not real, so nothing matters. But, like, reality is relative, you know? So, like, who cares if it's a simulation? Who cares if it's a blip? Because in the grand scheme of time, even reality is just a blip. Do what must be done, into the world. I didn't do it, it wasn't me. But yeah, in the grand scheme of time, all of time, you know, our realities are just blips and they don't really mean anything, but they do, like, they do mean something in relative to what we experience, right? They meant something to our whole lives, which is important to us. Even if your life is only a day long, it still means something for that one day, right? To, you know, the people in your life and that person. So it's interesting, like, even if we were in a simulation, even if our lives were lived 100 different permutations, like, it still matters, you know, right? It's still your reality and what you're experiencing and feeling and stuff, so. And I also really like the subtle, like, butterfly effect, like, because you decided to have the surgery later, you waited for the surgery, you know, you gave him a better chance at living and he didn't get the sickness till later in life, and you still got to see him grow up for a bit at least, whereas in the other situation you had to watch your son suffer pretty much his whole small short life, which is far worse. But yeah, it was a really good game. I really like that it started with like a murder mystery thing and that was like glitched, and then it jumped into like actually everything you see before you is just a simulation. So anyway, very good. Love these games. We'll probably see more in the future, but I don't know that there's a continuation. Oh, there is a continuation. Never mind. It's Neil. Oh, Neil, there you are. I just can't hold it in anymore. I must confess to you. That's not funny. It's a little funny. So, did I handle that all right? Yeah, thanks. Strange how that's supposed to be the perfect timeline, though. It only felt perfect because it had the context of adversity that already exists here. Without that, there was nothing to overcome. It passed by without even a meaningful ripple. But still. Are you familiar with the Library of Babel? I can be. Should I download the encyclopedia on it? No, that's alright. It's this theoretical library of books containing every possible combination of letters and punctuation. It's actually really interesting. Anything that can be written, or ever will be, can be found there. So it's mostly nonsense and noise, but once in a while you reach for a book and it just happens to be exactly what you need. What is that? A perimeter breach attempt. I gotta go. Perimeter breach? What perimeter? Wait, you don't mean... in reality. Neil! I don't have your stapler, I swear. Oh, don't be silly. We were just nearby. Nearby now. Very far an hour ago before deciding to be nearby. Yeah, what are the chances, right? So, anyway, we were gonna go somewhere rad. You in? How rad? Surprisingly rad. Hard pass. Gee, somebody's a party pooper. Well, alright, I guess no all-you-can-eat ice cream for Neil then. I said, I guess no all-you-can-eat ice cream for Neil then. Might as well, Neil. Who knows when will be the next time we'd be able to. How'd you change so fast? It's a coat, not a cocktail dress. I'm expecting greatness. You forgot to close the... Huh? Is somebody in there? Hello? Oh, this is the different reality where he didn't forget to close the door. The real reality is where he did forget to close the door and she found out. Episode 10, Impostor Factory? Bird Story, Finding Paradise. To the Moon, Signacorp. What comes next? Thank you for supporting the series through the years. No problem, man. I love the series. There is actually another game that is on my list to play. It's a beach episode though, so I'm probably gonna wait till the summer to play it, I think. But I think that'll be the last one so far, because this game came out in 2019 and that one just came out this past summer. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back here in the next game.